Bronx Knights Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. This is a created franchise on MLB The Show 20 on the PS4. As you can see from the standings, it's first or second week of June. The Knights are 43-24, won 8 of the last 10 games, and they have a 7-game lead in the division over the Seattle Mariners. They're in the American League West, taking the place of the Houston Astros. So let's get this game started. So they won the first game against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, 14-4, 3-game set at Anaheim. So we'll play the second game. Play game, okay. Play full game. We are the away team at Anaheim. Presentation, there we go. Everybody looks good. Let's get the show on the road. This is Bronx Knights Baseball. I'm RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. We usually play Dungeons and Dragons on this channel, but when we're not playing D&D, I like video games. So I live stream baseball and various other games like CYBERPUNK 2077. Anyway, neither here nor there because we're here for baseball now. So, welcome for Major League Baseball as the Bronx Knights face off against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. On the mound for the Angels is Lucas Giolito, making his 14th start of the season. His record is 3-8. Ooh, 5.56 earned run average. And he gets to face the center fielder Max Lukulich, hitting .328, 2 homers, 17 runs batted in. He also has 16 stolen bases in its first week of June. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1. First pitch, 7:07.
Outside low, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike on Lukulich. And he slices it foul. Count goes to 1-2. 55 degrees and clear skies here. June day in Anaheim County in California. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down here in the top of the first. Went out of the strike zone to chase it. Yeah, it was high. Go sit on the bench. Here's the replay.
First baseman, number 23.
Way too high.
Don Mattingly.
Next up is Don Mattingly, the 1985 American League Most Valuable Player in real life. Takes it at the knees to strike 1. He's hitting .311, 14 homers, 58 runs batted in. Count is 0-1. Line drive over the head of the second baseman and heading towards the wall. He makes a big turn at second. He's looking to go. And he's in there. Wow, close play. Nice throw. He was aggressive on the base paths. Made a big turn at first base. Here's the replay. So runner at second and 1 out for Chris Ramos, the second baseman. Hitting .381, 23 homers, 58 runs batted in. The 23 homers leads the Knights here in June. So it's 1 out here in the top of the first. Outside ball 1. Mattingly leads off second.
That's the ball.
High, 2-0.
2-0.
Out in front of the circle, change count is 2 balls and 1 strike. With this bright sunny day, I'm having difficulty on the TV screen to pick up the baseball. Out in front, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ramos. Get my eyes to adjust. Just outside off the plate, count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner off second here in the top of the first. Outside ball 4, and he walks him so well. Runners at first and second with 1 out here in Anaheim.
The left fielder.
Next up, Michael O'Rourke, who patrols left field for the Knights. He's hitting .340 with 14 homers, 45 runs batted in. Mattingly leads off second, Ramos off first. And he fouls off the changeup. Count is 0-1. And he skies it the other way to left field. Cliff Floyd makes the catch for the second out. No advance on the base pass. Starting lineup for the Bronx Knights: Max Lukulich in center, Don Mattingly at first, Chris Ramos at second, Michael Rourke in left, Jacob Salazar is the shortstop, Benilo Cicero in right, Matt Saps is the designated hitter, Matt Termines at third, and Anthony Millo behind the plate. So Jacob Salazar on a 10-game hitting streak has got his average up to 354. Checks the swing. Down low, ball one. So 2 down here. He's going to take a hit. Hits the outside corner. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike on Salazar. Down low, 2-1. Outside, 3-1, hitters count. Benilo Cicero, team high 60 RBIs on deck. And he bounces it towards the middle, shovels it over to the second baseman for the force, and the side is retired. Half an inning complete. Bronx Knights, nothing. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim coming to bat. Bottom of the first, on the mound for the Knights is Telly Argios, making his 8th appearance on the mound this season. It's 3-3, 6.17 earned run average. And he faces Jeremy Pena to lead off the game, hitting 226, 3 homers, 19 runs batted in.
Jeremy Pena.
Inside backs him up to plate, ball 1. Bronx Knights are 19 games over first place. 19 games over 500 and in first place. Excuse me. Tries to bunt his way on, and he will let it go foul. Strike 1. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike on Pena. Curveball's over for strike 2. And he hits it high and deep, but it is curving into the seats. Foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 out in front of the changeup, and there's 1 down. Next up is Domingo Santana, hitting 298 with 13 homers and 33 runs batted in. He is the designated hitter today. And he slices it to center. Oh, he dives for it. It goes past him and rolls all the way to the wall. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Domingo Santana. Aggressive play. It's his 9th double of the season. Max Lukulich in center tries to make a spectacular catch and comes up short. So, Nolan Arenado, all-star third baseman, in 254, 12 homers, 25 runs batted in. He's a little low on production this particular season, but it's up there with the runner in scoring position and 1 out. Pitches low, ball 1. In real life, he plays for the Colorado Rockies. Just fouls it off. Strike 1. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Arenado. Fouls off the 2-seamer. Counted 1 and 2. Outside. Count evens 2 and 2. Just gets a pitch, a piece of the split finger fastball. And he slices it foul, but O'Rourke is, now check that, Lo Cicero is there. Starting lineup. With 2 down here, the Los Angeles Angels sent Pena and Santana to the plate. Nolan Arenado just flew out to right. Cliff Floyd in left, J.J. Bleday in right. Matt Beatty's at first, Bo Naylor at catcher. Sam Hilliard in center, and I have no idea who's batting ninth. I guess we'll find out when the time comes. 2 outs in the first. Cliff Floyd is up, he takes a strike at the knees. 253, 11 homers, 23 runs batted in. Outside, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Count is 2-1. Floyd.
2-1.
High strike. Count is 2-2. Look for the high strike. And he lines it just foul down the third base line. Count remains 2-2. Fouls it off. Back to the screen. Grounds it to Donnie Baseball, who scoops it up like a vacuum cleaner and takes it himself to retire the side. So after 1 inning of baseball, it's 0-0. Tie ball game. So Benny Lo Cicero steps to the plate. 281 batting average. He has 60 RBIs to lead the team. Leads off the top of the second. Fouls off the fastball for strike 1. Down low in the dirt. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Lo Cicero. Swinging and miss at the high fastball. Count is 1-2. Did he go? No, he did not. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes on the right fielder. Down and in. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he did not go. It's ball 4. The leadoff man walks. Lo Cicero's at first, but nobody out here in the top of the second. So next up is the designated hitter, Matthew Saps, who is a road warrior. 380 average on the road. Overall, it's 268, 12 homers, 39 runs batted in. Steps up with no outs. Quick throw to first. Oh, he throws it away. But not far enough away so that Lo Cicero can take second. Luckily, if it had gone into the dugout, he would have been awarded second. So, still no count on Saps.
That missed, that's the ball.
Below the knees, ball 1. Lo Cicero leads off first. Swing and a miss, inside pitch. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. He fouls off the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Matthew. Pitch is low. He did not go. Count evens at 2-2. So another 3-2 count. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Will the runner be off on the pitch? I do not think so. Ball 4, 2 straight walks to start the top of the second, and his runners at first and second, and nobody out. Giolito is getting himself into trouble. So Matt Termini, the third baseman, is hitting 296, 4 homers, 30 RBIs, and he is carrying a 12-game hitting streak into this game. Pitch is outside, ball 1. He's lost the strike zone. Line drive. Oh, it's off the glove of Arenado. He throws over to second. It is not in time. The bases are loaded. It's basically an infield hit. Almost a spectacular play by Nolan Arenado, and that's 13 games for Matt Termini. It's a bizarre hit, but he'll take it. Bases are loaded with nobody out for the Knights. So, Anthony Millo, the catcher, the ninth hitter in the lineup, sitting 217, 3 homers, 22 runs batted in. Nobody out, bases loaded. Pitches high, ball 1. There's nowhere to put him. Might as well be patient. Ball 2 is low. In fact, I'm not even going to swing until they throw him a strike. Ball 3. He's 1 pitch from forcing in a run. Will he have the green light? No, he won't. My hands are up here. I'm not swinging until they throw a strike. There we go. Count is 3 balls and 1 strike. Hitter's count. My hands are back on the controller. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Outside ball 4. And Anthony Millo gets an RBI. Forces in the run. Lo Cicero comes in to score. And the Bronx Knights have a 1-0 lead. An RBI walk. So Max Lukulich turns around and bats. His second plate appearance is 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. So now I will put my hands back on the controller. Bases are loaded. Still nobody out. And he fouls it off for strike 2. Count is no balls and 2 strikes on the leadoff man, Max Lukulich. Inside corner, strike 3. He sits down without even swinging the bat. 22 pitches this inning. Don Mattingly hit a double in the first. It was a single he legged into. He fouls off the change-up. Check that curveball. Strike 1. Backdoors him with a slider. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. He suddenly found the strike zone. Count is 1-2 on Mattingly. Mattingly was a New York Yankee in real life in the 80s and 90s. Just gets a piece of the curveball to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the second. The bases are loaded. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hits it high but shallow. And it's not deep enough to get the run in, so basically the runner at third does not score with less than 2 outs.
Second baseman.
So there are 2 outs now with Chris Ramos at the plate. He's no official at bat because he walked in the first. He does have the bases loaded, but they need a hit to score some runs. Swing and a miss out in front of the slider. Strike 1. And he hits it high and deep, but playable. Cliff Floyd in left makes the catch, and they leave the bases loaded. So they get a run on the walk that forces in a run. But I'm sure the momentum it's a momentum killer, as we are halfway through the second. It's 1-0 Bronx Knights. Bottom of the second, J.J. Bleday hitting 262. Steps in. And he slashes it towards the gap, and it's 1 bounce to the wall. Oh, he misses the ball. But the runner stops at second, does not attempt to go to third. So leadoff double, Bleday's 14th of the season. Matt Beatty's up with a runner in scoring position now. Pitches low, ball 1. Matt Beatty, 218, 2 homers, 13 runs batted in. Inside corner, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Beatty. And it's caught on a fly for the first out. Ramos makes the catch. Defense for the Bronx Knights in the outfield from left to right. It's O'Rourke, Lukulich, and Lo Cicero. And in the infield, third base across is Termini, Salazar, Ramos, and Mattingly, with Anthony Millo behind the plate. So, Bo Naylor, 244, 8 homers, 22 runs batted in. Steps in. And he slices it down the third base line. Foul ball, strike one. Swing and a miss. Two-seamer, strike two. Swing and a miss, ties him up inside, and there are two down. Telly's second strikeout of the game.
Batting it, the center fielder. There, Hilliard.
So, Sam Hilliard, 306, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Steps in. Fouls off the two-seamer, strike one. So, runner is still at second, but there are two down now here in the bottom of the second. And he pops it towards the seats, into the stands, and it's 0-2 on Hilliard. Swing and a miss, strike three, and the side is retired. So they lead off with a double, but he's stranded. And at the end of 2 innings of play, it's the Bronx Knights leading 1-0. Top of the third, leadoff man is Michael O'Rourke. He's 2 for 7 in this series so far. He's 0 for 1 today.
O'Rourke.
Pitches outside, ball one. Michael O'Rourke is doing well in the All-Star voting. Fouls off the 94-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. Counted even 1 ball and 1 strike. Slices it fouls, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Salazar's on deck. A lot of 3 and 2 counts from Giolito. And he slices it to center. Hilliard is there, and he makes the catch for the first out. Jacob Salazar is 0 for 1, grounded out in the first.
Salazar.
Outside, ball one.
That's the ball.
Jacob's got 91 hits. It's the second week in June. Pops him straight up behind the plate. Foul territory, third base side. Nolan Arenado makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Number 37.
Danilo Cicero walked in the second inning. Steps up there for his second plate appearance. Outside, ball one. And he slashes it foul. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Lo Cicero. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-2. There's 2 down here in the top of the third. Bases are empty. And he pulls it foul. We'll do it again. Fouls it back to the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and their side is retired. So, it's still a 1-0 ball game. Bronx Knights are in the lead. Microphone's not working, sorry. Bottom of the third. Jahmai Jones is up. He's hitting 220 on the season. And he pulls the 2-seamer foul, strike 1. At the knees, curveball, strike 2. Out in front of the changeup. He goes down swinging. He has 1 down. 4th strikeout for Telly.
Up next to the Angels.
Way out in
The
front.
shortstop, Jeremy
Jeremy Pena, Struck out in the first. Steps in there for his second plate appearance. Takes a two-seamer high for a strike. Getting 226. Inside corner, strike 2. Swing and a miss, his 5th strikeout. Telly's on a roll. There's 2 down here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Domingo Santana.
So, Domingo Santana doubled in the first inning. He's 1 for 1. Checked his swing, but it's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls it back to the screen. This count will remain no balls and 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Score is 1-0 Bronx Knights. Just off the plate inside. Telly wanted that call. Did not get it. Count is 1-2. Pulls it down third base line, but it goes foul. Just gets a piece of the change of speed to stay alive. And he pulls it foul. Count remains 1-2. It's in a battle. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounds it back through the box and up the middle into center field for a base hit. So with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd, the Angels have a base runner. Hits leaders on the team for the Avengers. That's the name for the Angels. J.J. Bleday leads the team at 62. Nolan Arenado is 0 for 1. He has a lot of power. We've got to be careful. And he skies at the center, and it's going to drop in there for a single, and it will be 1st and 3rd with 2 down. So he quickly gets the first 2 outs on strikeouts, and now 2 straight hits. They're threatening to score. Tying run is 90 feet. So Cliff Floyd is 0 for 5 for the series. Grounds it hard, but right at Ramos at second. Throws to first to retire the side, and the shutout is intact. So after 3 innings of baseball, it's the Bronx Knights 1, the Los Angeles Angels nothing. Top of the 4th. Matt Saps is up yet again. He's hitting 268. He's 0 for 1. Maybe he walked. I don't remember.
Number 31.
Outside corner, strike 1. Chase the slider out of the zone. Count quickly is no balls and 2 strikes on Saps. Line drive right at the shortstop. He makes the catch. First out. Exactly.
Now batting. Number 79.
Matt Termini is a single in the 2nd. He's 1 for 1. Steps in for a second plate appearance. He's 1 down. Outside ball 1.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And he fouls it to the opposite field, to first base line. Count is 1-1. 2-1.
2-1.
Three and 1 count. Millo is on deck. 1 down here in the top of the 4th.
Count is full.
Swings over the top of the circle, change, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And he fouls it off, slicing into the seats. And we'll do it again. Full count, payoff pitch. 1 out here in the 4th. And he grounds it to his counterpart at third. Arenado throws across the diamond. And there is 2 away.
Now batting.
Millo
Number 43.
walked in the second. He's up there for his first official plate appearance. High ball 1. Low ball 2. Count as 2-0. Inside, ball 3. 3-0. Will he have the green light? No, he won't. Ball 4, he walks him. So with 2 down here in the top of the 4th, he walks the number 9 hitter. So the top of the lineup comes to the plate. Max Lukulich is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He has not had a good game so far. Pitch is low, ball 1.
1-0.
Might as well take a pitch until he throws a strike. Ball 2. Nope. Strike 1. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner leads off first. And he slices it foul. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Lukulich. And he hits it over the head of the second baseman. He's going to go for second and third, and they'll make it. So it's going to be a double for Lukulich. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. That's Lukulich's 22nd double of the season. He doesn't have a lot of power, but he's got enough speed to get doubles. So 2 runners in scoring position for Don Mattingly, who has a double today. And he swings at the first pitch out of the strike zone for strike 1, fouls it off. Chance for 2 RBIs. Checks the swing inside, count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Don Mattingly's hitting .356 with runners in scoring position. It's about 40 points above his average for the season. And he hits it hard, but right at the center fielder. Hilliard makes the catch to retire the side, and they leave another 2 runners on in scoring position halfway through the 4th. Still a 1-0 lead for the Bronx Knights. Bottom of the 4th. J.J. Bleday had a double today. Stepping in. And he hits it right. Oh! Fumble. Picks it up, stays with it. Ramos throws him out for 1 away. Popped out of the glove initially. Matt Beatty lined out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Steps in with 1 out. In there for strike 1. Strike 2. Grounds it to Mattingly, who underhands it to the pitcher covering Telly to first for the second out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Bo Naylor struck out in the second. Steps in there with 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, strike 1. Swing and a miss. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Naylor. Fouls it off. Count remains 0-2. So it's a 1-0 lead here in the 4th. Bronx Knights are winning. And he pulls it through the right side and into right field for a hit. So with 2 down. Wait, he's going to second. Oh my goodness, that's my fault. Oh, he caught me sleeping. So he's in runner in scoring position. Runner in scoring position. Caught me sleeping. Look at that. Swing and a miss for Hilliard. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Look at him being aggressive on the base paths. Strike 2, changeup at the knees. Hard to Salazar at short, fires across the diamond to retire the side. So, the end of 4 innings of play, it's still a 1-0 ball game. Bronx Knights are in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
taking over pitching duties for Giolito is Cole Stewart, making his 32nd appearance of the season. He's 1-1 with a 7.21 earned run average. My God, that's a lot of innings for June. So, walk in the first. He's 0 for 1. Chris Ramos steps to the plate. In the dirt, ball 1.
No strike.
Lefty and a righty warming up in the Angels bullpen. It's a line drive, base hit to center field. And the Knights lead off the inning with a hit. Runner at first, nobody out.
now batting.
Here's the replay. So game 1 of this 3-game set was a laugher. The Knights won 14-4. But this game is a pitcher's duel. It's a little bit of a different matchup. So O'Rourke is 0 for 2. Checks his swing. It's outside, ball 1. 2 for 8 in the series. Ramos leads off first. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. It's in there. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike.
No,
2-1. And he swung. His bat broke the plane. It's 2-2. And he pulls it foul. Count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Here in the top of the 5th. Ramos leads off first. Inside, yet another full count for the pitching staff of the Angels. 3-2, nobody out. Runner will probably not be on the move, but it's a payoff pitch for O'Rourke. Down low, ball 4. Another walk. So first and second with nobody out here in the 5th. Jacob Salazar is up. He's 0 for 2 today. 4 for 7 in the series. He did have a home run yesterday. Outside, ball 1. 4:29 with runners in scoring position. It's incredible. Out in front of the changeup, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike on Salazar. A little late on the fastball, count is 1-2. Outside corner, he does not like the call. But Cole Stewart's first strikeout, there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 37.
I guess it's too close to take. 2 strikes, you got to protect the plate. Danilo Cicero's up with 1 out. He walked, he scored a run, he's 0 for 1. Pitch is low, ball 1. They're looking for insurance. They have a 1-0 lead here in the 5th. And he pulls it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike on the right fielder. Just gets a piece of the change of speed. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 outside. Three and 2, yet another full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Will the runners be in motion here in the top of the 5th? Here comes the payoff pitch. And he just gets a piece to stay alive. We'll do the payoff pitch over again. Fouls it off. Ramos leads off second. O'Rourke leads off first. No Cicero. Full count. And he skies it to deep center. It is high. It's caught on the warning track. No advance on the base paths. And there's 2 down. He gave it a ride, but not far enough. Hilliard made the catch on the warning track. So, next up is Matt Saps, who walked in the second to go for 1. He does have a runner in scoring position, but he's going to need a hit to get him in. High ball 1. Oh, he hits it high and deep. That's got a chance, but it's at the warning track. He makes the catch to retire the side, and they leave another 2 runners stranded. So halfway through the 5th inning, it's just a 1-0 lead for the Bronx Knights. So the microphone is broken. Sorry, Heidi. We're going to have to get back to you. Bottom of the 5th. Jahmai Jones struck out in the 3rd, steps in. So Telly has been pitching a great game. Floats in there for strike 1. He's been on fire. He has been bouncing back and forth between the bullpen and the starting rotation. Hasn't been able to nail down the spot. Inside, count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike. But a performance like this will go a long way towards cementing his place in the rotation. And it's a lazy fly ball to left. O'Rourke is there. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the leadoff man steps in for his 3rd plate appearance. Jeremy Pena has struck out twice today. And he fouls it off, strike 1. Swing and a miss over the split-fingered fastball, strike 2. Grounds it weakly to the left side. Fields fires, got him. Nice play by Telly. He just rifled it over there to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Next up is Domingo Santana, who's having a day. He's 2 for 2. He has a single and a double. He seems to be the only hitter that's locked in today on either side. So splitter's in there for strike 1. Inside corner, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired. So he's pitched 5 innings of shutout ball, but he only has a 1-0 lead. It's an official ball game, end of 5. Top of the 6th. Matt Termini, the 3rd baseman, has a hit today, single. Steps out. Just gets a piece of the slider, strike 1. In there for strike 2. Inside. Ball 1. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cole Stewart is out there for a 2nd inning of work. Checks the swing. It's outside. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Termini. Fouls it off, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Another full count
Full count.
for the Angels bullpen. 3 balls, Angels pitching staff, 3 and 2. And he drives it towards the gap. It is high and deep, but caught, run down by Cliff Lloyd. There's 1 away. Nice play by Cliff. Thought that might be a double off the bat, but he ran it down. So, Anthony Millo steps in yet again. And he skies it the other way. But Bleday is there and makes the catch for the second out. Excuse me, two quick outs here in the third and the sixth.
38.
So the lineup turns over. Max Lukulich had a double in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 3. Steps up with 2 outs in the sixth. Inside, ball 1. He's got 22 doubles on the season here in June. Low, ball 2. Fouls it off. Have to say, Angels pitching staff, for all the criticisms, have, pitched well. They're in their 6th inning, 1-1 run. Slices it down the line and it will drop. Oh, he's going to go for second. Strong throw to second base is not in time. What a great legged out play by Lukulich. He gets his second double of the game. Thought for sure that would be a single, but he just used his legs to motor. Didn't hesitate. Said, I'm getting in there. Let's look to see if the slap on the tag. Yeah, he got his hand in there. Definitely did. So, 2 outs, runner in scoring position for Mattingly, who's 1 for 3. Pitch is low, ball 1.
1-0.
And he pulls it high and deep. It is Gonzo, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 2-run home run for Don Mattingly, his 15th of the season. And just like that, the Bronx Knights have a 3-0 lead, all with 2 outs in the inning. Yeah. Home run number 15 here in June. I didn't even think that was a home run off the bat. Short porch out there. Not that short. So, 3-0 here with 2 outs in the 6th. Chris Ramos is up. Takes ball 1. He's 1 for 2 with a single today. His batting average is up to 382. Fouls it off. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. Just goes to show you how difficult it is to hit 400 in the major leagues. Pitch is high. Ball 2, 2-1. I mean, I feel like I've been getting hits like crazy with Ramos. But just like that, you hit it on the nose and right at Hilliard to retire the side. So, it's now a 3-run ball game as Don Mattingly did this, a 2-run shot. And 5.5 innings of play, it's the Knights 3, the Angels nothing. Little breathing room. Bottom of the 6th. Nolan Arenado is up, he's 1 for 2.
The third baseman, Nolan.
In there for strike 1. Fouls off the curveball, strike 2. Strike 3. In there, high strike. Strikes him out looking for 1 down. That's his 7th strikeout of the game. You gotta realize Telly's fastball is like 84 miles an hour. And he's got 7 strikeouts today, just throwing junk. So Cliff Floyd is up. 0 for 2. In there at the knees, curveball, strike 1. Low, ball 1. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike on Cliff. Just gets a piece of the 2-seam fastball. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, he gets all of that one. That one's not coming back. It is a 3-1 ball game as Cliff Floyd hits his 12th homer of the season, a solo shot. And the ball game is 3-1. Boom. Boom. I'm telling you it. So, JJ LeBladay, who's 1 for 2 with a double, steps in. In there for a strike. And he hits it through the left side for a base hit. So with one down here in the sixth, the tying run will come to the plate.
Now that first baseman,
Manager, bullpen. Jonathan Holder, Jesse Biddle. We're going to warm these guys up just in case. Slices it foul, strike one. Matt Beatty's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss out in front of this split finger fastball. Just off the plate outside, count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 down. Chase the pitch. 8th strikeout of the game.
now batting, the catcher,
Bo Naylor. So he's getting tired. Manager, mound visit. How you feeling? You got a lot of confidence? As you can see from that blue bar in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, he's got a lot of confidence. But not a lot of energy, but a lot of confidence. I believe in you, Telly. Go get him. Bo Naylor pulls it foul for strike 1. This will be his last batter no matter what. Oh, and he dives past it. Goes into center field for a base hit. So there'll be runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Tying run is now at first. And that will probably be all for Telly. He's pitched a good game. No reason to screw it up. He is responsible for the runners on first and second. Hilliard is up. Manager, bullpen. Hilliard, Jesse Biddle will come to pitch to Hilliard. Don Mattingly is not only the first baseman, he is also the manager, the 50-year-old version. Obviously, there's an infatuation with Don Mattingly, if you hadn't noticed, my favorite player growing up.
Your attention, please.
In from the bullpen is Jesse Biddle, making his 23rd appearance. His record is 2-1. He does have 4 saves on the season. His ERA is a flat 2.00. Needs to get this one man out. See if he can do it. Swing and a miss. 96 on the radar gun, strike 1. Checks his swing, the slider's in there, and quickly there are 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Inning over. But Cliff Floyd basically takes him deep, so they're no longer shut out. And at the end of 6 innings of play, it's a 2-run ball game. The Knights 3, the Angels 1. Carlos Parra takes over pitching duties for the Angels. 32nd appearance, no record, 3.94 earned run average. Pretty decent stuff. And before Michael O'Rourke pitches, I'm going to go 7th inning. Righty, Jonathan Holder scheduled to put him in the game. He's going to pitch the 7th. Okay, lefty on lefty. Michael O'Rourke is 0 for 2. Swing and a miss out in front of the fastball, strike 1. Pulls it through the right side for a base hit. He is 1 for 3. The leadoff man here is on in the top of the 7th for the Knights.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
2 right-handers warming up in the Angels bullpen as Jacob Salazar steps to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty Parra. He grounds it to the third baseman, throws it away. It could have been a 5-4-3 double play, but Nolan Arenado throws it away. Oh, they're calling it a hit. Unbelievable. That is complete nonsense. Look at this. Literally, he could have gotten the out at second. He could have gotten the out at first, and they give him a hit on this. Hey, listen, I'll take it. First and second, nobody out. Benny Locicero is up. Inside, ball 1. So 2 runners on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Just gets a piece of the changeup. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Benny is hitting .365 with runners in scoring position. Does lead the team in runs batted in. And he slices it, but oh wait, it's oh my goodness. They thought he was going to catch it, so he didn't get a good jump. So it's the bases are loaded. He almost made a spectacular catch.
Now batter, number 31.
And because the runner at second had to hold up, he could only reach third because they thought it was possibly an out. But the bases are loaded with nobody out for Matt Sachs, who is 0 for 2 today. Pitch is low, ball 1.
1-0.
And he grounds it. 6, 4, 3, double play. So there's 2 down. They trade a run for 2 down. It's a 3-run ball game. No RBI is awarded on the double play. So he doesn't get the RBI. But they do get a run across, and it's 4-1. I'm sure they'll trade 2 outs for a run. So now there's a runner at third base and 2 outs, if I'm not mistaken. As Matt Termini steps to the plate. He's 1 for 3. And it's a line drive right at the shortstop, who makes the play, side retired. So all things considered, the bases were loaded, nobody out. They only give up a run. I'm sure they'll take it. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch as the Knights lead 4-1. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, I do. Jonathan Holder makes his 17th appearance. He's 0-1 with a 4.02 earned run average. He's asked to pitch the 7th. I'm going to go to the manager's office in the bullpen. Dylan Betances is going to warm up to get ready to pitch the 8th.
The second baseman,
Jemai Jones is up. And he pulls it foul for strike 1. He looked ready for the fastball. He pops it up towards the seats. And it is foul for strike 2. Just misses the outside corner. Count is 1-2. High fastball, fouls it back to the screen. And he hits it high and deep. It is curving, just foul. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jemai Jones. Missed it by inches. And he hits this one to deep center. Long run for Luklich. On the edge of the track, he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Jeremy Payne is 0 for 3. He's 0 for 7 in the series so far. Steps in against Holder. He's looking to do just that. Get himself a hold. Relatively new statistic in baseball. And he bunted it, and it's going to be a base hit. Strong throw. Not in time. Nice play by Matt Termini, but it was a perfect bunt in the perfect spot. So runner at first. Domingo Santana's 2 for 3. Steps in against Holder. And he fouls it off, strike 1. Swing and a miss at the slider outside.
0-2.
Strike 2. Just gets a piece of the cutter. Count will remain 0-2. Swing and a miss, high fastball, strike 2. Strike 3, 2 outs.
the batter, the third baseman, Nolan.
So Nolan Arenado is up. There's a single in the third. He's 1 for 3. In there, strike 1. 93 on the radar gun. Pitch is low. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just gets a piece of the slider. The count goes 1-2. on Nolan. Just gets a piece of the fastball to stay alive. And we'll do it again. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Bronx Knights have a 3-run lead. Oh, and he hits this one high and deep. That one has got a chance. It is a 1-run ball game as Nolan Arenado hits his 13th homer of the season, a 2-run shot, and the score is now 4-3. Here's the replay. Boom. There it goes. There it goes. So Cliff Floyd is up. It's now a 1-run ball game, 4-3. Inside corner, strike 1. Fouls off the slider. It's quickly 0-2. Fouls the cutter back to the screen. Count remains 0-2. And he skies it to left. In the corner, O'Rourke makes the catch to retire the side. But Nolan Arenado hits a 2-run homer to make it a 1-run ball game. At the end of 7 innings of play, it's the Knights 4, the Angels 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Taking over pitching duties, John Brebbia, Brebbia? 18th appearance out of the bullpen. The ERA is 9. He has not pitched well. Manager, nope, not replay. Manager, bullpen. Dylan Betances scheduled to put him in the game. In a 1-run ball game. Millo is up, he's 0 for 1. Pitch is low, ball 1. And he pops him up short left field. Shortstop is there. Makes the catch for the first out.
Now back.
Pitcher comparison. Listen, pretty close, you have to say. Pretty close. I give Telly the edge, but only because of the strikeouts. 5 walks for Giolito. Kind of killed his cause. So, Max Luklich, 2 for 4. 2 doubles today. And he skies it to shallow left. Cliff Floyd is there for the second out. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Don Mattingly in his last at-bat, 6th inning, did this 2-run shot to give them at the time a 4-1 lead. I'm sure he'd like to do it again. They need insurance here in the top of the 8th. And he pulls it, but it will curve possibly. Oh, he catches it against the fence for the second out. Well, check that. It's the 3rd out of the inning. Nice play by J.J. Bleday. The side is retired. So, bottom of the 8th. Dylan Betances, the setup man, coming in for his 27th appearance. He's 1-2 with a 1.37 earned run average. He gets to face Bleday. He's 2 for 3. And he fouls off the fastball. 99 on the radar gun. Fouls off the slur. The count is 0-2. Oh, he lines it into the corner. Then we'll go all the way to the wall. Well, Cicero fires it back into the cutoff man, but it'll be a leadoff double. The tying run is at second base. His 15th of the season. He's got his 3rd hit of the ball game. The day is hot. Boom. Right in the corner. Charlie Robinson is the pinch runner. They want to get a little more speed at second base. So that way a single can definitely tie this ball game. And I'm going to go to the manager's office bullpen and warm up John Smoltz, who's the closer. Maybe he'll get more than a 2-out save. So Matt Beaty's 0 for 3. Inside corner, strike 1. hitting only 211 with runners in scoring position. It bodes well. High strike, but a strike nonetheless. Count is 0-2.
0-2.
Just misses inside. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he pulls the knuckle curve foul. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position is the tying run. There's nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. Wanted to know if that's a strike. He said, yeah, that's a strike, buddy.
Now batting.
You just missed it.
Whoa.
Next up is Bo Naylor, who's been hot today. He's 2 for 3. Swing and a miss, the high fastball. Triple digits, 100 miles an hour on the radar gun. Bring in the heat. Going to third, and he's saved. So the stolen base from the pinch runner. Now they don't need a hit to tie the ball game. That's the pitcher's fault for not paying attention. So now all he needs is a deep fly ball. Strike 2. Foul back, count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there are 2 out. He did not get the runner home. Next up, Sam Hilliard, who's 0 for 3.
Sam Hilliard.
Big moment in the game. Manager, mound visit. Do the mound visit. How you feeling? You got this? Yeah, you got this. Yeah, I got him, coach. Probably says it in Spanish. I got this, coach. Let's do this. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. A little too high. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike on Hilliard. Fouls off the knuckle curve, and there's 2 strikes. They're 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. Tying run is 90 feet from home plate. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side. The side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. It's a 1-run ball game. 4-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Charlie Robinson takes over in right field. Pinch runner. Chris Ramos is up to the plate. Just 1 for 3 today. Manager's office, bullpen. Smoltz is coming in. Scheduled to put him in the game. He is pitching the 9th. I don't care if I score 12 runs. Hopefully I do. Low ball 1. And he pulls it high and deep, but it curves foul at the last moment. Strike 1. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike.
2-1.
3-1. Michael O'Rourke is
3
on
balls,
there.
1 strike.
And he walks him. You walk the leadoff man. Now I understand Ramos is dangerous, but you can't walk the leadoff man in a 1-run ball game in the top of the 9th. Can't do it. Michael O'Rourke has a single today. He's 1 for 3. Outside, ball 1.
That's the ball.
Oh, 3, 6, 1, double, no, 3-6-3 double play. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Fire extinguished. Hard line drive to Blade. Scoops it, spins, throws to the shortstop, returns fire, 3-6-3 double play. And just like that, the bases are empty with 2 outs. So Salazar's up. He's 1 for 4 today. And he fouls off the changeup, strike 1. Outside, ball one. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one.
Oh. 2 and 1.
And he skies it to short right field. He makes the catch. 2 retire the side. Last licks for the Angels. Bottom of the 9th we go. They need 1 to tie. Score is 4-3. Yes, I want to change pitchers. The closer, Hall of Famer John Smoltz, making his 20th appearance. His record is 3-0. He has 10 saves. His ERA is 3.86, kind of high. He has been victimized in some situations. Jahmai Jones leads off. He's 0 for 3.
The second baseman,
And he fouls it off for strike 1. Sliders outside. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Low 2 and 1. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 strikes. Count is 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher. Millo fires. And he gets him for the first out here in the 9th.
now batting, shortstop, Jeremy.
Almost passed ball. Jumped out of his crouch, picked it up, threw him out. Nice play. So with 1 down, Jeremy Pena, check that. 1 for 4, steps in. Swing and a miss. 97 on the radar gun. Strike 1. Grounds it down the first base line, but it goes foul. And the count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Again, grounds it down the first base line. The count will remain 0-2. Grounds it up the middle and through for a base hit. The tying run is now at first base with 1 down. The crowd is on their feet. Pena's 2 for 5. Domingo Santana is 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Takes a strike at the A's. Swing and a miss at the splitter. Count is 0-2. Fouled the changeup back to the screen. Count will remain 0-2. There's 1 down here in the 9th. The tying run is at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. And the Angels are down to their final out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Nolan Arenado, in his last at-bat, hit a 2-run homer. It's 2 for 4 today. He hit the 2-run homer here, he wins the game. Outside corner, strike 1. He represents the final out. Inside, off the plate, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Out in front of the changeup, they are down to their final strike. Strike 3 called, and the ball game is over. Bronx Knights win the second of this 2-3 game set, 4-3. They're tied 1 apiece in the series. The rubber match tomorrow determines the winner of the series, 2 out of 3. Telly gets the win. John Smoltz gets the save. Let's do it the right way. So, the Bronx Knights, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Telly gets the win. Giolito gets the loss. I have no idea what his record is. John Smoltz gets his 11th save of the season. And player of the game is Don Mattingly, 2 for 5 with a home run. So, that was a presentation of Bronx Knights baseball is a created franchise on MLB The 2020 The Show on PS4. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow. So thank you so much. Have yourself a great day.